Every home has its own flavors. A little sweetness, a little heat, a lots of love. Today we are making sweet and spicy chili jam. That's pack a punch. This chili jam is made the simple way. The ingredients you know, flavors everyone understand. From any kitchen anywhere in the world, sweet at the first, warm at the end, a perfect with almost everything. Chili is the magical ingredient here, and you can use different type of chilies depending on your taste. Today I am using red bell pepper, red mild chilies, and dried hot chilies. The fresh red chilies are just from regular supermarket. If you are in Australia, they are easy to find at any local groceries. The dried hot chilies I picked up from an Asian grocery. The dried red chilies have been soaking in 1.5 cup of apple cider vinegar. This really helps to soften them and infuse extra tangy flavor into the jam. We also need to use garlic and ginger. Here I am using a big whole head of garlic and about an inch of ginger. For the jam texture, it is important to use jam set in sugar or pectin powder. I have jam sugar on hand, which will help achieve that perfect jam consistency. The last ingredient is salt. I have chopped the fresh chilies into small pieces and it makes grinding them much easier. Now I am going to add all these ingredients into the blender to make a smooth sauce. If there is not enough liquid to blend properly, just add a little water to help it along. First of all, we need to prepare the jars for the jam. If you are planning to store it for more than a week, you will need to sterilize the jars properly. Otherwise, if you are using it within a week, you can simply keep it in the fridge. I will tell you how to sterilize your bottles. First, wash all your bottles thoroughly. Then place in the jars in a cold water and bring it to the boil. Let the water boil for at least 10 to 15 minutes. After that, carefully remove the jars and let them dry completely. Now I am going to add my jam sugar into it. Today I am using 250 grams of jam sugar. You can add if you want more. And salt to taste. Here I am using 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Mix them well and now it's time to turn your heat on. Make sure to stir it occasionally as it cooks until it reaches a thick jam like consistency. Here is how I check the texture. Place a little bit of jam on the back of your spoon and draw a line through it with your finger. If the line stays clear and doesn't fill back in, your jam is ready to bottle. Now I am going to pour the jam into the dried, sterilized jars. Let it set overnight. And there it is. Deep color, perfect balance, sweet at first, then the heat slowly rises. That's why it's work with almost everything. Brush on grilled roast chicken, goes with any seafood. Stir into your stir fry, sandwiches, wrap, burgers, sausages, bacon, noodles. One spoon turns your dish into something special.